Wow, this is a powerful message and one that you're going to want to hear. They speak to the changes that are on us as a humanity and give us some ways to navigate it. And it really is an encouraging and inspiring message to help us navigate the changes and the turbulence that we are coming to as we are evolving in consciousness as a species. Enjoy. On this day, we greet you in love, and we greet you from the frequency of love. There is so much change coming forth on this planet. We have shared some of it in the past, and we know that many are sharing more of it in the days to come. And our invitation to you is to not go into fear, not to shake hands with fear when you are faced with change. We have been telling you for some years now to become comfortable with the uncomfortable, to become comfortable with change. For it is in the change, it is in the unknown that you are stepping. The things that you have known, those things that you have found comfortable, and those things that have in fact been disabling you or limiting you from your true vastness and true brilliance in energy, those things are coming to an end. But as we have said before, those things that must go, those things that have been done in fear, those things that have been controlling, manipulating, or otherwise born in fear frequency, they must be seen in order to be released. And that is much of the change that you will initially see as structures, as the world outpictured begins to shake things up a bit more. And this is all a great thing, for it is showing you that you as a collective, as those who have awakened and are awakening, your vibrational frequency is lifting, which is allowing those things that are still tethering you to the lower foundations to be seen in order for them to be let go. Like the air balloon that is being tethered to the earth, in order for it to float up and to be its brilliance, it needs to have the sandbags let go. And if you don't know that there are sandbags tethering you to the earth, you have to see those sandbags first. And so you are being shown, and you will be shown more in the days and months to come, these sandbags that are in fact tethering humanity to the lower dimensional frequencies, to the lower dimensional experiences. And you didn't come here to remain in the lower density field, the 3D, if you wish. You came here for more. You came here for soul expansion and an evolution of a species. And with that comes a great responsibility to take accountability for those things that have been born in the lower field. And you may think to yourself, well, I have been living a great life and I have been very respectful. How am I responsible for some of the horrendous things or things that I don't prefer that are outpictured? And we would say that that is because you are all one. You are a collective humanity, whether you wish to believe so or not. And even in the belief that you are separate, you are contributing to the separation. You are contributing to the lower level frequencies. For until you can truly experience through your physical body and physical knowing that you are in fact connected energetically to all of those on this planet, to the earth herself, you will continue to perpetuate the energies that you have known. Again, we'll bring back to the analogy of the fishbowl. You have been born into a dirty fishbowl, and you don't know that you are in a dirty fishbowl. And for those who have managed to get to the surface to see that they have been swimming in the dirty bowl, you don't know any better. And now, as the frequency lifts, as you are lifting up, you are beginning to see, in fact, that you have contributed to this, not necessarily consciously, but that You have been taught, you have been trained, you have learned through this level of vibrational frequency. And now the time has come. The earth is shifting. You, as a humanity, have been shifting, and now you are beginning to awaken, as the case may be. You are beginning to understand yourself as the vaster beings of light that you are, and that you just simply haven't remembered. And so, as you come forth into your remembering, and that is where you are at right now, so many more on the planet are awakening to this, the differences. They're awakening to who they are in truth. And as you do that, all is going to become shifting. For anything that is not in accord with this new level of frequency is going to be disrupted. It's going to dissolve. It's going to be transmuted, released, or changed in some way in order to be in alignment with the new level frequencies. And this is going to continue to happen over a period of time, which is why we say get comfortable with the uncomfortable, get comfortable with change, get comfortable with the unknown, and get comfortable with things being different than you have known them to be. And back to the invitation that we brought forth, do not go into fear. Do not allow your past prescription of what change is. Change is hard, change is difficult, change is not what I like. I like things the way I always have had them because it's safe. Take the outpicturing, take the changes, take the things that you have an opportunity to go into fear about, to think that things aren't happening the way they should, that perhaps the world is going to hell in a handbasket, when in fact it is not. It is actually coming back to its truth. And so your greatest challenge, dear light worker, dear leader of light, is to fully recognize when you are being called to fear, because fear wants you to join hands with it. It wants you to go into agreement. It wants you to put your attention and intention into it. So whether it is through media that is sharing the changes that are occurring on the planet, whether people in your family or social circles are sharing things of the dramatic, we wish for you to go back into your center. We wish for you to be that center in the storm, understanding that everything is happening for you, both individually and collectively. And that all of the things that are outpicturing that you may think are scary or fearful or not as you would like are actually needed steps for you to see and for you to work through in order for you to create this new world that you are all here to do. It is your choice. There is nothing that anyone can do to support you beyond you making the choice to not go into agreement, to not shake hands or dance with fear, the drama, the chaos outpictured. It doesn't mean that you ignore it and say it's not happening, for indeed it's happening. But it's for you to still remain in love. It's for you to remain in your heart center. It's for you to understand that this is part of a natural evolutionary process, that this is part of the changing that's happening, and to fully embrace the new. Focus on those things that are going right. Focus on the things that bring you joy. Focus on being in peace and in love and understanding that whenever you are judging, whenever you are putting somebody else in a critical stance, saying they're doing something wrong, that is bad, that those are separation techniques, that those are ways of being that are on their way out. You are one. Everything that is happening is part of who you are, what you're carrying in your field. And it is going to take you being very clear and very conscious in your choosing to not damn another, to not judge another, to not be critical of yourself or another, and to understand that this is in fact part of your evolutionary process and that you are safe in this. that as you fully allow yourself to go inward, to come into your heart center, to come into your connection with your own source self, you are in fact supported in the knowing. You are lifted and supported in keeping your energy vibration and maintaining it at the higher level, where you are indeed supporting everyone, including yourself, in moving forward in the highest level possible. We've shared before that humanity has chosen energetically, you are not going to be destroying yourselves or the planet. That, from the time it is created and agreed to by the collective in energy, takes your linear time in order to come into manifest form. Do you understand this? And so it has been said, you have chosen already that you will survive and thrive. How long it takes for you to see that new world experience in your outpictured experience is going to depend on the choices that you make individually, and ultimately each individual contribution makes up the collective energies. And so whether this happens right away or whether it happens over multi generations will depend on the choices you make now. And we have said before that the frequency of fear and the frequency of excitement are felt very similarly within the body. And so sometimes you may feel fear, and we would invite you to say, perhaps this is excitement. Maybe I'm excited about the changes that get to come as a result of this, because everything is happening for me. Absolutely everything is happening in my experience in order to allow me to take that next step further, that next step in my evolution, that next higher step. You are safe and you are vast. You are more powerful than you know. Even beyond the comprehension of your wildest imagination, you are more powerful, more vast than that. And this is what you are going to be experiencing in the times to come. This is what you are going to be stepping more fully into. And if in any moment when you are feeling scared, when you are fearful, when you are thinking that the world is collapsing around you, take a moment and come into your heart. Feel yourself within the center of the storm and connect to the vastness of who you are. You are more powerful than you think. You are that powerful that you are contributing to the creation of a new world. So when aspects of yourself get fearful, come into your center and invite that aspect of you, that version of you that is scared, that version of you that doesn't know what to do next, and come into the vastness of who you are. Come into the safety of who you are. Allow the energy of your higher self, your divine essence, and your guide team to support you in lifting and being maintained at this higher level of frequency. They are there and they are supporting you, whether you know it or not. As you consciously say yes to your team, as you constantly say yes to who you are as the vast divine being of light, you are supported, and you will find the path that lays before you to be much smoother as you go. So regardless of what outpictures in the world around you, you will be held safe. You will find the peace and the steps. You will know the steps to take in each now moment. And that will be uncomfortable in and of itself. You will not have your 25 list step plan on how to get through this. You will learn each step in each moment of each day that you are in based on what is happening to you in that moment. You may not know it a moment before then. And again, it comes down to getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. Be comfortable with the unknown. Knowing that you are safe, you are guided, you are loved, and you are more powerful than you think. These may seem like troubling times that are coming, that are presenting out picturing in your reality, but know that these are great chances and beautiful opportunities for your evolution, for your growth, for your expansion, and for the creation of a world that is without fear, that is filled with joy, that is filled with the beauty and inherent love that you came to Earth to experience. We send great blessings to you. We send so much love to you. It has been a pleasure to connect. If you like that message from my team, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.